Welcome back, everyone. This is J7Jace showing you the super boss of Final Fantasy Tactics, Elidibus. Now, this boss can be really hard or really easy depending on your setup or how well you're prepared. So for this fight, he can hit really hard as well as the Reavers. So good damage from them and also negative status ailments, particularly Poisonous Frog. So you want things like Japamala as well as Ribbon, things to prevent the negative status ailments. Which, if you saw Orlando here, I made a mistake. I have him with Bracer on, which kind of makes no sense as he has 97 Bravery, Attack Boost, and Chaos Blade. So it's a bit overkill. So that's my fault on that. And this is also where you unlock the Byblos. Just make sure he doesn't turn into a treasure chest or crystallize, and he'll offer to join you if you defeat Elidibus. Elidibus is accompanied by 6 Reavers who will scale with your level, and at the higher levels they can have some good HP, like 700s, 800s. So if you're tackling on this battle at a higher level, and you don't want them to be an issue, just make sure you can one-shot them. So what I recommend is Chaos Blades, High Bravery, Attack Boost, or a lot of people love this, Arithmetics or Math Skill, and just blow them up. But I like the Sword Skills better because, you know, you can choose to target just one target if you want and not go after Elidibus. The weaknesses of Elidibus is that he's really slow and he is susceptible to some negative status ailments like stop. So there is that. Now, if you want to learn Zodiark, have someone be a summoner. So their primary job, they have to be in the summoner class and they have to survive the summon, Darkening Cloud. So what you want to do is get High Bravery on that summoner and to have Mana Shield. And with good RNG, they'll survive. And not only do they have to survive, you're going to have to get a little prompt or message pop up on your screen that says, do you want to learn Zodiark? And you just have to hit yes. But it's a very high chance of learning it. Like, I've done this boss battle several times and I've never seen it not pop up. So your chances of learning it are really good. So what I'm doing with the Beowulf here, that's kind of a wasted action. I'm just disabling this Reaver. I should have just used Break. But yeah. You want to take out the Reavers first. You can also use Teleport to try and jump up to the top or closer to the top if you want. But I'm just using Move Plus 3 to try and drag on the fight to make it look a little more epic and have time for commentary. So yeah, Orlando is just wasting these fools. And always check the turn order to see what your enemies are going to do, especially Elidibus. You want to see if he's going to get Zodiark ready, and that's when you want the summoner to be in position to get hit by it. Now you see Ramza here, he has 97 Bravery. I'm just using him to Tailwind Labian, so she can get up closer to him. Which is the objective for this fight. Not only to defeat him, but to learn Zodiark. Now this is the only place in the game where you can learn this spell. You can learn it in Rendezvous in Brave Story, but that can be, you know, a little more trouble. I don't really recommend it. And if you want to do it with the party full of summoners, including Ramza, just make sure he's a summoner. Put that Japamala on him. Run Mana Shield, Mana Font. Have Chantages on. And make sure you don't get KO'd all at once. Like, let's just say Mana Shield doesn't pop off. Or proc. Or let's just say if you're out of MP and you all die, Just make sure you have at least one character standing so the re-raise from the chantage will go off. So we're slowly making our way up to Elidibus. All the Reavers are down. Byblos is slowly making his way up. Like, his move stat is poor. It's like 3. His speed's like 11, if I recall. He does have ignore height, so he can potentially, but you have to go all the way around here. And mine's a Capricorn. So the thing is, with the Byblos, he can come with a random name. You can always change it at the Soldier's Office or Warriors Guild. And right now, you see Elidibus casting something. That's when you want to go to the turn list. Make sure he's casting Zodiark and have your summoner or summoners in position. I just run one summoner usually. I tend not to use summoners a lot. Although, I will say, Yuna was cool in Final Fantasy X. And I don't use Judgment Blade there. I decide to use Split Punch or Cleansing Strike to slowly chip away at his HP. Now, you're going to see when the summon happens, which is going to be really soon. And you're going to be like, wow, I got hit by that. Like, I should have bought lottery tickets. So, take a look. Ramza's Bravery is 97. He also has Mana Shield. And yeah, just keep checking that turn list. Grice is waiting, and then now he's casting Darkening Cloud. So this part, yeah, it's such a cool looking summon though. Oh man. Really beautiful. Just make sure you have items. He doesn't use Poisonous Frog in this video. Yeah, Ramza gets KO'd. 3% chance, man. You just, yeah, make sure and learn Zodiark. So hit yes. That's your chance to learn it. Just, yeah, make sure you have someone with items as well. Remedy, Phoenix down. Make yourself immune to the negative status ailments, because you honestly never know what's going to happen. And these kind of fights, like, even if you know them, like, Orlando had Bracer on, and I'm like, oh, shucks. It's like, I could redo the fight, but I'm just like, nah. Get to show and point out what we could have done better in our playthroughs. So Beowulf is Drain here. Drain is a very powerful ability. Just don't use it on undead targets. It'll do a quarter of their total life. And then I have Labian just whacking Elidibus for an amazing 16 damage. And he's really slow here. Just another Cleansing Strike, and yeah, he's almost down for the count. But just, yeah, be wary of the things he can cast, the damage. And Byblos healing up Ramza, very nice of him. I'll have him join the party for sure. And yeah, I believe he's casting, going for another Zodiark. But Beowulf will end up. I noticed too, if you gotta have characters with pretty high faith, like 70 and above, and he'll really want to cast Zodiark all the time. And make sure not to drain his MP. So Drain finishes off Elidibus here. And that's it. So you get the 13th Zodiac Stone. You can check that out in the Chronicle as well. Looks really cool. It's also the only Zodiac sign where there's no bonus damage or damage decrease, so it's a neutral sign. And he's the only one with it. So, the more you know. So the battle is won here. Thanks for watching. These are just some tips on how to tackle this fight. To learn Zodiark, as well as get the Byblos. There are probably other ways to tackle it, but yeah, just like Chaos Blades, Mana Shield, Chantage, Dappa Mauls, and Ribbons. And you should be good to go. Use some of the strongest knights, and you'll have no difficulties. But hey, thanks for watching. This was the Superboss in Final Fantasy Tactics, Elidibus. That's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.